Hello and welcome everyone. My search for the greatest artist of all time started this morning, as I gaze upon my phone looking for the best song to play for me to forget about my treacherous hour-long car ride to work, to drive 5 miles down 400 south from Atlanta to get to Atlanta. I opened Spotify to start the day off right. Always in the mood to discover something new, I steer away from the safe path of verified liked bangers in my catalog. Going to the homepage, I am rushed by a multitude of new drops, mid-projects, and podcasts. God, so many podcasts. Heading to Spotify's Discover Weekly, I find a song I like, and I go into the artist. While checking out this new artist, next to the shuffle button, I see the dreaded stat. The monthly listener number. A much debated about topic of discussion, whether it should be still on the app or not to help artists out. Personally, I like it. It's social proof. Now, is it the end-all, be-all fact to determine if an artist is good? Hell nah! However, like hypebeast to Bape, we humans are cognitively drawn to larger numbers due to the numerosity effect. Put simply, bigger equals better. By that logic, to discover new music, I need the best artist for my morning. So, I picked out 16 contestants with the most monthly listeners and put them head to head, best of 7 tourney style winner take all, to figure out who is the greatest artist ever and cure my musical discovery itch for the time being. The judges are set. They are the 3 people in life I trust the most. Me, myself, and I. All you need to do is sit back, like the vid, and let's get straight to it.
Round 1, fight!
To kick off our tournament, we have pop sensation Bruno Mars versus EDM legend Calvin Harris. May the shuffle button be in your favor. I need to know though, who wants it more?
I do. Tried to search all through the world in that well, but I can't find a girl.
Yeesh, Yachty slid for Calvin. Calvin takes the first point. Bruno, how will you respond? I see you, Bruno. Give him a two-piece of hits. What, you asked Calvin fronthand or backhand, and you said both? Balls in your court, Harris.
I'll be thinking about you.
Series tied 2-all. Let's see where we're headed.
Was with you last night, but it feels like it's been so long.
Ooh, that's personally one of my favorite deep cuts, that Moonshine. Making me feel like I'm off Moonshine. All right, this is elimination round. Calvin Harris got to pull up with a banger. It's go big or go home.
Straight up. Ooh, I know it.
And the shuffle button shows no mercy to Calvin Harris, giving us that wacky beat. Bruno Mars advances to the quarterfinals. On to the next round. Taylor Swift, the most successful female musician of all time, versus Kendrick Lamar, the current king, quote-unquote, king of hip-hop. Very interesting matchup we have here. I'm a big fan of hip-hop personally. However, ladies, if you're watching this, don't let the bros know. I do like some T-Swizzle. You know, a little T-Swizzle never hurt nobody. And someone get a doctor in here, stat. We starting off hit for hit.
Multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take it enemies.
I love you. Love story just brings a different side out of me. But surely it can't happen again. Taylor with back-to-back ults. Kendrick, what is happening? You know what? Maybe Kendrick's he's just a little washed.
I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence.
I'm standing on a field full of landmines doing the moonwalk. Gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sick.
Okay, K-Dot, someone took that a little personally. 2-all. Kendrick, you gotta chill, man. You can't just steamroll Taylor Swift. She's one of the greatest artists to ever live. Maybe I gotta slow your roll, buddy.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
You fall down, the wind can cry now, the strong in me, I still.
And with a show of dominance displayed, Kendrick Lamar advances. Hate him or love him, you know both of them. Let's get straight to it.
I heard Poppy outside, and he got the double R
Down, help me get it off my chest and out.
Bold strategy by Ed Sheeran, trying to out-rap Drake. Drake takes game 1. Let's go.
Keeps on stalling, calling out for your movements tonight.
you should ever do.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Sheeran takes a 3-1 lead. Drake's constant putting out midness is really catching up to him in this tournament. The six guy's gonna need a hit real quick or he's gonna end up on some headlines soon.
Money on my mind, then she wanna ask.
Drizzy with the potential comeback season, question mark? Game 6, series on the line. Do y'all smell that? We going hit for hit.
21, can you do something for me? 21.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a...
And our game results are in. Drum roll, please. Ed Sheeran takes it by a narrow margin. When I made the deliberation on this, I love both hits. However, I think of Shape of You as one of those genre-defining songs in the 2010s. While Rich Flex is a hit that I can play around my friends, Shape of You is a hit I can play around any demographic and people will love the song. Well fought, Drake. On to the next round. Gen Z's favorite Nepo baby versus the French DJ himself. I'm excited. Let's see what we got here, folks.
No, but it's cold and I don't wanna. If I love you was a heaven now in my dreaming.
Billy and David are going song for song right now. Who can break this deadlock?
All the crazy shit I did to you.
I was an ideal.
3-all. You know what that means. Game 7. Sudden death. And it was a belly ache that broke the camel's back. The only way I could be satisfied is if you hit that subscribe button right now. This is what our tournament looks like so far. On to the Southern Conference.
Unknown. Crumbling laboratory. Destination confirmed.
Two singer, songwriter, actress divas against each other. This one's about to be spicy.
Girl, it's just me and you.
Run me through the week.
Ariana came out swinging with We Can't Be Friends, but Lady Gaga pulled it back with Cheek to Cheek. I like that jazzy, classy number. Sound like a 50s jazz lounge. But ladies, who wants this more?
So strange, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah.
Ariana pulls ahead with a 3-1 lead on Lady Gaga. Was Lady Gaga born to lose this matchup?
Please, turn it like a dime. Turn the lights low, sour candy.
Down 3-1, Lady Gaga roars back. Will Ariana blow her lead?
It's expensive and you may find.
And Ariana Grande seals the deal, sending Lady Gaga packing. And let's see who will face Ariana Grande next round.
Get ready!
In one quarter, we have the British supergroup Coldplay, who will be facing off versus the grown-up heartthrob Justin Bieber. This will be a battle for the ages. Let's get straight on to it.
You're perfect, you don't need no filter. Off everywhere like confetti. Yeah.
No, no, no! 2 years. It has almost been 2 years since I dropped my ranking of every Coldplay song ever video. And I'm standing by it. Charlie Brown is the most mid Coldplay song ever. Overrated as hell. Coldplay, you are in the greatest artist of all time tournament. Act like it. Tee up, or you're going to get swept by Justin Bieber. Let me see that hit for hit.
Oh yeah, you should go and love yourself.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're going back to back hit for hits.
It's wrong, wake up, I'm wasted still.
After the dust settled, Coldplay ended up getting a point with Yellow. However, Justin Bieber came back with Stay Over the Scientist. Match point on the line. Can Justin Bieber keep the lead, or can Coldplay come back like the Cavs 2016? This is anyone's game. Oh my god, they're unloading the clip again. Game 7, hit for hit.
Then you wanna turn right,
And after much delegation and a burger and dinner stop, I have come to the conclusion that Coldplay advances. Battle of the baddest. Who will win? Bad Girl Riri or Bad Bunny?
Take it off if I love it all.
Bad Bunny makes the first play in the Battle of the Baddest, bringing Drake back from Cancun. Rihanna, how will you respond?
I don't know who you think I am. I don't know who you
Noche de carne y miñón. Ahora
do me dirt.
Rihanna putting out work, driving the series to 2-2, telling Bad Bunny she has her own Drake feature. This is still anyone's ballgame.
Didn't mean to hurt him.
salte. Si ya te vi sin
3-3, you know what that means. Go game 7. By the gods, you can't make this up. Rihanna brought out Calvin Harris all the way from Cancun for game 7. And now we'll enter our final match for round 1.
Versus Nightmare.
SZA's Neo Soul versus The Weeknd's R&B. I won't front on you, they did SZA so dirty. I didn't think Spotify Shuffle had favorites, but The Weeknd is definitely one of their favorites. This series proves it. See what I mean? The question is, will SZA get swept?
Thursday, then just send him my way.
And SZA learned through the algorithm the only way to defeat The Weeknd is to become The Weeknd. It really felt like The Weeknd took a break here and then got right back on the gas though. This concludes the first round. Here's the tournament results so far. From this point moving forward, I'm just going to be going straight into the matches. Let's go!
Round 1. Fight.
Good kitty, making my pet.
I once said a long time ago that Bruno Mars has never made a bad song, and I stand by that statement. However, genuinely, this is the only track I could think of it beating in Kendrick's catalog. And I know some people are going to complain like, oh, it's an interlude. But if it was Kanye's interlude off Late Registration, I'd give it to that. And I already had to listen to Charlie Brown today. I've suffered enough. 1-0. Let's go.
Emotional.
I'll be the first to admit I was never a big fan of Big Shot. I don't think it holds up to the standards of the next songs, which are hit for hit.
I should have bought you flowers.
So high, I can't touch.
Both bangers, however, one more significant than the other. Can Kendrick avoid the sweep?
Comments. What school you went to, God? 'Cause you're amazing.
The answer is no, he cannot. Bruno advances to the quarterfinals.
I could lie, say I like it like that.
A rapper, I'm a singer with the flow. I've got a habit for spitting.
Ed Sheeran couldn't match the emotional damage of a Gen Z teenage girl, so he decided to rap, and I can't believe I gave him a point for it. Let's see who wants it more.
Said I had a tendency to finish off a little lie down with me.
And Ed Sheeran takes the lead 3-2. Can Billy push a game 7, or is this the series finale? No Time to Die may have won an Oscar, but it can't out-sing old Sheeran. Ed Sheeran moves on.
Unknown. Crumbling laboratory. Destination confirmed.
How it ends.
Coldplay and Ariana are trading songs right now. 2-2. I see the algorithm is leaning towards Ariana Grande's more newer albums. And so is Coldplay's with that Moon music. I'm gonna get around to making that video soon. In the meanwhile, we got a hit for hit.
Tricking myself, getting through. I'm so happy that I
Get with the best and I'm greedy.
Ariana reached deep in her bag for this banger. Ariana up 3-2 on Coldplay. Is she gonna finish the job or give Coldplay another day to breathe? Woo! From downtown. Yeah, no contest. Next.
Be my baby. Tell me what you.
This was too good to be true.
Rihanna strikes first with Nobody's Business, and The Weeknd claps back with I Heard You're Married. Two of the biggest pop stars are now going to go schlap for schlap.
I'm not the type to count on you.
Not to Rihanna while the whole club.
While I love The Weeknd's falsetto, Rihanna just comes through with an absolute heater. Weeknd, how will you respond?
I saw the fire when I look into your eyes.
I wanna take you
Both sides are dropping hit on each other. Who will remain supreme?
Even though I see
Diamonds in the sky.
And Rihanna with the dagger in game 6. Rihanna advances to semifinals to face Ariana Grande.
Round 1. Fight.
Kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. The only one. Although my
And Ed Sheeran strikes first, taking game 1. Bruno, how will you respond?
leave the door open.
Looks like Ed Sheeran left the door open for a comeback. It's anyone's match. Let's go.
Heart is so cold. Be on tour almost every day. When I was home up in
Ed Sheeran with the 3-1 lead. Will Bruno be out and Ed Sheeran moves to the finals?
who cares if we're trash? Got a
Semifinals, series tied up 3-all. Who will take it all?
caught up in the rat race. I'm running for the liquor, cash for the strippers. Let's go get
A wise man once said, slow motion is better than no motion. That wise man is the reason why Ed Sheeran lost today versus Bruno Mars, dropping a poetic justice game 7, 7-7-7. Bruno Mars advances to the finals.
Coming charging with the 1-4-3.
It looks like Ariana Grande has one more problem with Rihanna. Game 3, let's get it. Ariana takes game 3. Still anyone's series.
What's the name? Oh, nah.
Bang! And Rihanna with back-to-back bangers. Will Rihanna take it to the ship to face Bruno Mars, or will Ariana mount a comeback?
I'll never let my mama know.
And the results are in. Rihanna moves forward!
I was his Marilyn Monroe. Run now. Ask me someone else.
my hand on the blade. Oh yeah.
Rihanna starts with a lead of 2-1 with a 7-minute song Gambit as her first choice of song. She then pulls through with an SOS. Bruno Mars puts a stop to Rihanna's momentum with a grenade. And in game 4, you know what we got? Underrated gem hit for hit. While Rihanna was singing, I prefer a creator who gives back to their fans. Next.
Somewhere far away.
1 by 1, even 2 by 2, everybody.
Rihanna and Bruno Mars trade hits. Now we're headed to game 7 in the championship finale. Who wants it most?
The sun is just a cloud away.
Ain't nobody gonna love me like.
And the greatest musical artist of all time is Bruno Mars. Congratulations to everyone. Y'all all fought well. Congratulations. Here's my haul. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace.